How's it going, everybody? Doing a drink review here today, and was asked about reviewing frozen pizzas because I did the French bread one. So I'll be eating and reviewing these Red Baron 4 cheese pizzas. A little crispy. I put them in the air fryer, toaster, oven. The thing's like 4 different things. It's an air fryer, an oven, and just regular fry stuff as well. So these are cooling down a little bit. They still look nice because I'm used to putting these in the microwave, so I'm like looking at it from a different angle and stuff. So they got a little chortle on the outside. It's nothing. I don't mind the well done stuff anyway. I've talked about that anyway, but I do want to put a link to my Patreon in this video as well. I keep forgetting to mention it again, and I want to say thanks to the paid members here real quickly. If you want to go join as free member as well, there's like 3 videos up there that you can watch that are for everybody. But thank you to the paid members again. You'll probably have heard these names before if you're watching it too, and you're one of these people. Megan, Master Luck, Jacob, Dwayne, Laura, Danny, Brady, Sticky and Oracle. I don't know if I keep saying that wrong. Bosman59, John, Agust, Mark, Connor, Chatan, Julia, James, Zachary, Anthony, Kirk, and Bex. Thanks to all of you, and anybody else who wants to check it out, I'll throw a link to it in here in this video. Like I said, once again, I'm not going to be doing that constantly. I'm not going to, I haven't already. Just jamming it down your throat. I don't want to be like that, but I do like to mention it every once in a while. Get maybe some more eyes on it. People haven't heard about it yet. The drink I'll be reviewing real quickly is the Pepsi Berries and Cream Zero Sugar. Admittedly, I've had one of these already. And it is pretty good. I gotta say, it's pretty close to the taste of the regular one, which to me is always good. But it's nice. It has the same taste as that one. The berries, you get the cherry in there, nice cherry in there. You get good cream flavor as well. It's just a little bit toned down, but it's not like it doesn't taste like a full-on diet or something, which is nice with some of these diet or zero sugar sodas when some of them are so toned down and diet, compared to the regular version. Others get the job done and still maintain, like, we'll just say like 80% of the taste of the original. That's why I'd give this one an 8 out of 10. Because it's just like the other. Just slightly toned down. Although I'd probably give the other one an 8 out of 10 too. But let's start eating these. I do like these. I've had these before. It's usually the pepperoni one or the 4 cheese. Red Baron. I'll give it a score in a few minutes. And actually, it tastes a little different, actually, surprisingly, coming in the oven. Because these ones I usually put in the microwave. So they, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't mind the outside crunchiness because the bottoms are pretty solid. They're not. If the bottoms are like charred up, pretty bad. It kind of suck. But you always get 2 of these little ones. But I do like the blend of the cheeses in this one. These are solid frozen pizzas. I should just rank the frozen pizzas now. DiGiorno is my favorite. These are ones I've had. DiGiorno is my favorite, followed by the French breads. Followed by these. And those two are close. The French bread and this one. Followed by Celeste pizza would be like a 5. Oh, I think it's Elio's I've had. And that one was alright. I'd probably put that at 4. Admittedly, I haven't had that one a ton. I've also had the Great Value brand ones, and those are probably just behind the Celeste. These Red Baron ones I do like. Sauce is decent under there, underneath. You kind of see a little bit. Like I said, the blend of the cheese is fine. I'm not good at reviewing things. Same thing with the soda. It's got a solid taste to it. Here comes the cat, waddling her way in, looking to cause trouble. Come on up. Here's a real spot punch. Come on. But I do like the Red Baron. I think I've eaten them on the channel before. I can't eat just one of these things either. I'm eating both like every time. But the outer like kind of crust around the side is solid too. I like them. Honestly, I'd give these an 8 too. Now, the pepperoni one is probably, and that's probably an 8 too. I think I like them both evenly. This one didn't get as crushed, but the underneath is still a little flexible or whatever. Yeah, it's 10 out of these. They're nice little frozen pizzas. The Portuguese one's nice. Like I said, it's a nice blend. I can't remember the ones, but it's a nice taste. Crust is solid. Like I said, I'm not good at reviewing food and drink things. I have a limited vocabulary on like how to describe this stuff. Aston Villa beat Tottenham today in the FA Cup. Wrexham beat Nottingham Forest. And Macclesfield beat Crystal Palace, so there's a couple of upsets. Playing a bunch of Oblivion Remastered. I'm most likely going to do a gameplay on it. I picked it up, I think, around my birthday. And I play a little bit. I'd closed the first Oblivion gate in Kvatch. And then I just stopped and was playing other stuff. And then I'm like, let me throw it back on. I was getting the itch. And I've been playing, I probably put like 10 to 11 hours into it. I've been doing the Mage Guild, getting the Mage Guild recommendations and doing some Fighters Quest contracts on top of side quests. I can't wait to join the Dark Brotherhood because Oblivion for me, Oblivion's Dark Brotherhood quest line is really good, I think. I always loved it. I liked it better than Skyrim's. Admittedly, with Morrowind, I can't remember a lot of the quest lines of the factions and stuff. But it was cool. It's cool going back, and the game's very nostalgic. Oblivion. Like when I originally played it back in '06. It was kind of mind blowing. I remember seeing pictures of it, on the gaming websites, and just being like, "Oh my god, here we go! I can't wait. I need to get a 360." It was awesome back then. It has its glitches. This one does too. Just not even like glitches, just like jankiness. It's like constant almost. A lot of times it's just funny. Sometimes it is annoying. Eight out of 10 on these Red Baron 4 cheese ones. 4 cheese pizzas. I do like them. They're a solid frozen pizza. 8 out of 10 on the zero sugar wild cherry and cream Pepsi. I'm glad this is good. I was concerned. I was like, because sometimes these zero sugar drinks, no matter who's making them, can really be terrible. I remember someone telling me years ago, it was around the time Coke Zero probably first came out. Like, I had it, it tastes like poison. I was like, you've been poisoned before? I was just kidding. I was like, really? You've been poisoned? You know what the poison tastes like? It's an interesting description. I guess if you've been poisoned a few times, you would know the taste. This one's pretty good. The best still for me is the zero. I don't think it was just straight up Diet Cherry Coke. I'm pretty sure it was zero sugar. Cherry Coke Zero. Almost tasted exactly like regular Cherry Coke. But I've always had trouble finding it. I've never seen it down here. Happy to see the therapist roleplay did really well, which was nice to see. I was struggling with that one. That was like the third, I think it was the fourth time I started filming it. Like I filmed it the first time I started to film it. Within like a first minute, I was like, this is no. The second time I get a couple minutes in, and I'm stumbling. I'm just not in my head properly to get everything out quickly. And then I scrapped it again. And then the third time I got to like 5 minutes scrapped again. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a struggle. I'm not gonna end up doing it. And then I was able to do it, but I was still struggling throughout. But I was still happy to see a lot of you say how you enjoyed it and stuff. So I was like, oh, I'm glad it turned out good, because I was struggling a bit with that one, trying to like figure out what to say. Usually I'm pretty good with just off the top of my head in other role plays, but sometimes with those ones, these therapist ones, it's a little harder. So I kind of almost resort to stuff I've said in other ones as well. But I was glad to see so many people like it, and it did very well. In that first 24 hours, did really good. Views, comments, likes. So thanks to everybody that enjoyed that video. And I am not an actual therapist, by the way. Somebody actually put a comment in there saying, you should put a disclaimer. And it was funny because when I first saw the comment, I laughed, because when I was making it, part of me was like, maybe I should put this, even though I've never put it in the past. Just sometimes you think that. And I ended up not doing it. I was like, roleplay should be enough, right? But I was like, oh wow, it's funny. I was actually thinking that maybe I should put that in there, but I did not. Oh man, blow my nose. But anyway, Drink review here of 8 out of 10 on the zero sugar wild cherry and cream Pepsi. And eating Red Baron 4-cheese pizza and a review on that, because I was asked about reviewing a frozen pizza, and I was like, you know what? That's easy to do. So 8 out of 10 on that. So yeah, and just some rambling